Hello! We are here today to talk to you about why sellers prefer cash offers and larger down payments. I'm Morgan Birch.
And I'm Bill Birch.
And now we're about to dive into why size matters.
Size matters. One of those conversations that you always want to have with your daughter in the room.
So comfortable.
Yeah. First thing on the list is the mortgage contingency. We have to understand what that means before we do much else.
Right. So, contingency essentially means a way out, which sellers obviously don't love when a buyer comes up to it. And the way that they work for purchasing a home is when you do it financed, the bank sends a mortgage appraiser to determine how much the bank would like to give you, the buyer, in order to buy this home. So, if the number that you offered for this home is higher than the number that the bank says they'll actually give you, suddenly you have a space between what you said you could pay and what you can now actually pay, which means you have to make up for that with cash in your account, and often you don't have it.
You don't have that. Plus, other things can happen that can make the bank decide that they're not going to give you a loan. There might be something that's haunting you that you don't know about.
True.
Or that you do know about, but that you're hoping you can get by with. That happens. So that's a mortgage contingency. It's, hey, I'll buy your house, but I won't buy it if I can't get the loan, so it's contingent on my being able to get the loan.
So when it's $1 million cash or $1 million mortgage, easy choice. But also if it's $1 million cash or $1,010,000 or something like that, mortgage, they'll often go with the cash offer because they know it will close. There are so many fewer things that can happen. Now, why size though? Why does it matter if you have a 5% down payment or a 50% down payment, Father? Why does size matter?
Why does size matter?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on who you're with, of course. And actually, that's true. Because the amount that you put down makes a difference from a financing standpoint. The lower the down payment you have, the less likely it is you're going to be able to complete the transaction because the bank may not give you enough money, especially when it comes to the appraisal that came up. Also, it shows that you don't have the margin to take care of any problems or issues that you might have. So the bigger the down payment, the more likely it is that mortgage is going to close. So similar to cash versus a mortgage, now it's mortgage with a large down payment versus a mortgage with a small down payment. And it's just a transaction, and you're waiting.
Oh, weighing.
Weighing. Whoops. Slight speech impediment.
I'm so not cutting that out.
You're weighing. Thank you. She's always so supportive. So you're weighing those pros and cons. I think that's it.
That's that.
So that concludes why size matters.
Yes.
And I'm glad that's all the worse it got.
Me too. I'm just waiting for the next one.
Weighing, something. Okay.
Bye.